One of the new components in the Redwood set of components is the currency component. So you can find it if you go here. There's a select single currency. You can get a little info over here. It's one of our Spectra components, Redwood component. At runtime, it looks like this. You can basically pick up a currency. You get a little flag next to it and the code. You can also control how it's going to show. So for example, you can say, hey, I just want to show the name of the currency, and then you just show the name. Or you can say, I just want to show the code, and then it's just the code. Or again, name and code, and get all of those. So how do you actually work with it? You will have it if you're installed or if you're starting your application from the Redwood template, or you can add it from over here. If you look up currency, okay, there's the select single currency. When you click on it, you would see also a description of how to work with it. The key thing is that you're supposed to provide the data of currencies to be shown. Okay, so this would be 4 fields, which include the currency code, the issuing territory code, the symbol, and the name. Once you provide those, you bind this into the currency data provider. All right, so in our page, for example, the first thing we did, we defined a type called currency with the fields, with the names as they show up in the documentation. So currency code, issuing territory code, name, and symbol. What we did then is we created a variable called currency ADP. And this is, again, an array data provider of the type that we have over there, with the key attribute being currency code. Then we need to populate this variable, this ADP. We did this with a VBEnter event on our page. And inside here, you can see this is basically what we did. I did it through code, but again, you can do REST calls if you have this information in some REST place. I started by setting the data of the ADP to be an empty array. And then I created a variable with values, so USD, for example, and information. And then I pushed it into the ADP, and then set another set of values and another push. Okay. And again, if you need to add more currencies over there, you can basically just repeat the same operations. So for example, if I want an Australian dollar, it's AUD, that's the code. The country code is AU, name Australian dollar, and again AUD here as well. If we do that, we go back to the page, pop it up, and we get the Australian dollar to show up over here. And that's how you work with the currency component. What this allows you to do is, for example, in a payment page, select the currency that is related to the amount that you're providing.